Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bit of a serious one today. I'm going to use my channel. To raise a bit of awareness about a situation that's been going on in the wrestling world. About the Knight family again. Surprise, surprise. Particularly in this instance, Saraya Jade Bevis, aka Paige, aka Saraya from AEW, WWE, and the brother Roy Bevis, aka my arch nemesis, Zebra Kid, Roy Knight, whatever you want to call him. So recently, yesterday, they were exposed training, boxing in a gym with a known racist, media leader, and a convicted PDF file. And I have the proof in this video, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start from the beginning. So, Glenn Safa, I believe he's called. This is the racist PDF file, media leader, Norwich defender, whatever you want to call him. He has a boxing gym, and he put on Facebook, with these pictures attached, "Was lovely to have Saraya Bevis in my gym tonight. She trained with our girls and said boxing was easier than wrestling. Thank you to Roy Bevis for bringing her over to see us all. Some good pics to share with you. Saraya, all of us from NGG," which must be the initials of his gym, "wish you a safe journey home to America. Looking forward to seeing you again in February." So obviously she's got plans to go back and train with this racist and convicted PDF file. Now, a Facebook page called UK161 News posted this picture with this status with some pictures not long after. Obviously, this Glenn Safa has posted his say. This says, Saraya Jade Bevis, a wrestler from Norwich, had a training session with Glenn Safa, the former English Defence League Norwich organiser and now leader of the Norwich Patriots. Glenn was leading protests against asylum seekers at Brook Hotel until bail conditions temporarily prevented this. Glenn recently abused a Muslim and called him, and I quote, "black, see you next Tuesday." I think you can all work that one out. And threatened to knock him out, all recorded on camera. Now, I haven't seen this footage, but if anyone could link this footage, I'd be very grateful. It goes on to say, his gym for a while proudly displayed a Stop the Boats banner. That is, assuming it still doesn't. There's pictures of that, which I've seen in the past as well. Why is she training with an infamous far-right organiser with a history of targeting Muslims? Well, exactly why is she doing that? But also, not only a history of racism and attacks on Muslims and whoever else. I also got sent this article. I'll flash up the pictures. What I'll do here, it's from an Instagram page called Liverpool Anti-Fascist Coalition. I'm going to read out the first bit here, and then I'm going to cut in, I'm just going to flash. I'm going to take me away and flash for a few seconds there, screenshots, so you can read them yourself. And then I'm going to round off this video. But it says, meet Glenn Safa, convicted PDF file, convicted in 1984 for SA of a child. Wow. Yet he screams PDF file at random civilians for criticising his loud racist rallies outside asylum seeker hotels. That's insane. So obviously this was from 1984. So not only are the Knight family, Saraya and Roy, training with a huge far-right racist, an abuser of children as well. I'm going to flash it because this was only the first page of a few screenshots, of a few slides. This has got thousands of shares and thousands of likes and retweets on Instagram as well, by the way, this post. So I'm assuming it's right. And do you know what? This guy hasn't painted a good picture of himself so far. So I'm going to flash those pictures up now. So yeah, this is crazy stuff. Like both of these like combined together, and the fact that Saraya, who is like meant to be going back to WWE in the Royal Rumble, I think someone needs to put a stop to that. Do you know what I mean? I think, to be honest, someone needs to put a stop to the Knight family in wrestling. Why are these people still here? Why are these people still allowed in the wrestling community? They're obviously not safe to be around. This is just an allegation. These aren't, well, not allegations. These are facts about someone they train with. But there is loads and loads of allegations about the Knight family through speaking out and everything. And they are still here. They are still coaching kids. They are still putting on shows. They are still seen somewhat as like the most notorious family in Norwich. And it's like, what the hell? Why are these people still here? There's countless allegations against them. There's this. Like, why are these people still allowed in wrestling? Oh, I know why. Because every time something gets brought up, Ricky Knight falls ill. He's ill because of the stress and the anxiety and all the worries you've got about all the wrongdoings you've done on people and the pain and suffering you've caused on people who just want to wrestle and just want an escape. You are horrible human beings. And if I'm the one to do it, I will bring you down. So, like, share and subscribe. If you've got any more info on the Knight family or Glenn Safa, DM us, put it in the comments. But this is just off like a couple of days ago. Crazy behaviour from the Knight family. Let's get them out of wrestling, folks. Let's get rid of them.